He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. This will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Hanley Ramirez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
So no big surprise in this one. The higher division team comes in here and takes care of business. Nice job by them.
5-2 the final score tonight. Puerto Rico. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Barehanded for one. On to first to complete the double play. From the stretch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Verdugo, base runner at first with one out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Working for the punch out and the offering to first. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second. Here comes the first pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to. He's set, now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first two are aboard here to kick off the seventh. Next up for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hicks will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. And he'll move up. First offering on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On the ground to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Quick throw to... Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive, and gone.
Our final line.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Warriors and the Outlaws. Digging in, Omar Vizquel, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Standing in, Mickey Mantle. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. At the plate, Chipper Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive. At the plate now, Reggie Jackson. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Fouled away. Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Omar.
Pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Snyder is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Victor Robles digging in now.
Victor Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. Into the box now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Mantle is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Joe Torre. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And the runner back. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, 0-2, the counts of Posey.
0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Wagner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So coming to the plate, Todd Helton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Todd Helton.
Now here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So now to the plate, Duke Snider, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Last half of the second set to go. And that'll bring up the switch hitting power threat, Pablo Sandoval. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Speared on the dive. He gathers the throw. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Digging in now, Willie McCovey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Bottom of the second here with no score. That evens it up 1-1. Wright has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by...
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
The left fielder.
Standing in now, Hannes Wagner.
Wagner.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sent on the ground out to second. Alomar gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Duke Snider. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Snyder.
That ball is absolutely crushed. To the plate now, Kyle Wright.
The pitcher.
As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. McCovey is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hard hit to first. And he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Mickey Mantle, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
This is pulled into right. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Mantle's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Corey Kluber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. At the plate, Victor Robles. as he puts it on the ground to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Grounded to short. Vizquel brings it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So one away here with the bases empty. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The catcher, number 28.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd.
Stepping in now, Todd Helton. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now two men in scoring position. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Crawford's got it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Into the box, Duke Snider. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
1-2 now. Runner! He's running. Grounded back up the middle. Vizquel picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
The catcher,
Into the box now, Joe Torre. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mantle's on the move into the bleachers and gone. Here's the panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Ripped down the first base line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The batter, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
In now, Willie McCovey. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So striding in, Hannes Wagner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Charlie Morton comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. First and second here with nobody out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. And he is in there. So stepping in, Brandon Crawford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Ready on 0-2. A bullet to first base. So here now is the pitcher, Corey Kluber, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Charlie Morton. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one.
Morton.
Tony Rivera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting, Tony Rivera.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here it comes. Tap down the line. Here comes another 0-2. Down the first baseline, and this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Omar Vizquel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now back, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Now back, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily. To the plate now, Chipper Jones. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. Stepping in, Reggie Jackson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Up with it there is Sandoval. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. Brustar Graterol, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Omar Vizquel.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Stepping in now, Victor Robles. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Hops this one up. Helton is there to make the catch for the first out. At the plate, Reggie Jackson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Reggie Jackson.
He's set. Here it comes. Vizquel's off and running. Hit down the line at first. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Joe.
So now to the plate, Joe Torre. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. A bare hand for 1. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And that brings up Buster Posey.
The catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Full count.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Buster Posey goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit to first. McCovey fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying. But it bangs off of archway number 1. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
First baseman, number 44, Willie.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. At the plate now, Willie McCovey. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now. Into the box, Hannes Wagner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Brandon Crawford digging in next. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting. I am Zimmerman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Goose Gossage takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Duke Snider. Mike Trout is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The pitcher, number 54,
Pudge Rodriguez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one guy on in the inning. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Vizquel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Madam.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rollie Fingers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one down now. So striding forward now, Victor Robles. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. 3-2 pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trout is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Torre. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mickey Mantle. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is there. 2 down. Into the box, Reggie Jackson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply toward the right side. Jackson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Willie McCovey. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Trout coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Standing in now, Hannes Wagner. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the stretch. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Wagner, originally from the state of Virginia, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brandon Crawford.
To the plate now, Brandon Crawford. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Mantle is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Oh, and he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Todd Helton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
1-0.
And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him. Digging in, Roberto Alomar is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Trevor Hoffman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Trevor Hoffman. Now coming in the pinch hit, Eddie Matthews.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first is in time, so Trevor gets just what he wanted to begin the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Omar Vizquel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty, one man out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready for another chance, Victor Robles. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Your attention, please. Now coming in the pinch hit, Mickey Mantle.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate.
That's a
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and he pops him up, and this should do it. Vizquel is there to make the catch, and with that the ball game is over.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when two teams clash in Diamond Dynasty. So we get a one-run contest here, offering just about everything you want in a game of baseball.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Puerto Rico led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Charlie Morton takes home the win. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Hillbillies and the Warriors. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Mantle is there to make the play, and Ellsbury becomes the first out of the ballgame. So the base is empty here with one away, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Correa is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammate. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mantle's on the move. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In now, Reggie Jackson.
The right fielder, number 44.
As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Hit hard on the ground at first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Here's Hanley Ramirez. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Jackson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And there's ball one.
1-0.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Snyder is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. At the plate, Mickey Mantle. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Ellsbury going back. Adios, pelota. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. Two aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
Now a swing and a miss by Chipper as he couldn't come up with it, and there are two away now.
Batting fourth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0 to him now. Hernandez is ready. Here's the delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A 3-1 pitch. It was swung on and missed. A full count now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down. Second inning set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Willie McCovey. Pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. Line drive, base hit to right.
The catcher, number 69.
Into the box, number 69. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Fouled away. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Batting it, the second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Daniel Murphy steps in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Stepping in now, Felix Hernandez. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that will bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Pitch home to Ellsbury. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. And Ellsbury's running. Fouled off. He'll try it again from first. Liner in there for a base hit. Ellsbury ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Here's Buster Posey now. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So now to the plate, Todd Helton, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. And he takes strike two. Nobody out, runner on first. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar hits softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Here's a high pop-up. Correa is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Duke Snider. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first safely. To plate now, Hanley Ramirez. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And it's 1-1. Hit hard to third. And oh, he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike three. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Standing in, Willie McCovey. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. At the plate, number 69. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Mantle's on the move. Gone! It's a grand slam. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Puerto Rico and Tampa Bay. Stepping in, Alec Thomas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Into the box now, Brandon Marsh, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Marsh is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Now batting, Reggie Jackson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. That's popped up. Matthews in foul ground, and this will land foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. Schwarber finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Now in the box, Brandon Marsh. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marsh is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
The count is full. 3-2.
3-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Outside, 3-0 now. Left center, base hit. Standing in now, Taylor Trammell, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Thomas is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up now, Nolan Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Luis Garcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. The 0-2. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back on it is the left fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Into the box now, Yerman Mercedes. On, he pops it up. Dietrich is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Derek Dietrich. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
The third baseman, Eddie.
Derek Holland, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. In now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The catcher.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Thomas is there, 2 gone.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting, Curtis Granderson.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, strike 2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Holland into his motion. Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. Todd Helton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Leading off for Puerto Rico, the pitcher, Todd Helton.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Alec Thomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Into the box, Brandon Marsh. Left side, but well foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. At the sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding in, Reggie Jackson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Men on third with 2 down. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Here now is our final.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's an Elite Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Warriors and the Giants. Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Batting second.
Stepping in now, Mickey Mantle as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one, on to first, a double play. Into the box now, Chipper Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Ready now, Reggie Jackson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and at the plate, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants. The shortstop.
Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Liner toward right center. Jackson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in, Shane Victorino. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And that'll be the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Swing hard liner to left center. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Batting fourth. The first baseman.
At the plate, Fred McGriff. As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. McGriff is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Buster Posey.
The catcher.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it. 1 out. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Now at the plate, Todd Helton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Todd Helton.
Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Standing in, Roberto Alomar. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first-pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mantle is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. See you later. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. Two and two.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and that's through for a hit. Standing in now, John Smoltz. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-1. This one's down to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Duke Snider, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The bat, number 13.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. Chipper sets down the tag, but they won't get him. He's in with a triple.
Now batting, the 17th.
So now to the plate, Mickey Mantle. Lined into right, a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. In now, Chipper Jones, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the stretch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 2-1, here it is. He swings and misses, throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Omar Vizquel. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box now, Shane Victorino. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll dive back in. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. And late reactions, and they got him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He pulls this one into right. Jackson is there, 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Chipper Jones. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred.
To the plate now, Fred McGriff. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And to score, the runner from second. Here now is Juan Soto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
2-2 the count. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Jackson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. all set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Vizquel over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Here's Buster Posey now. Grounder down the line at third. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced.
And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. At the plate, Duke Snider, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes you get yourselves in a count 2-0. You get exactly what you're looking for, and you have bad barrel accuracy. Time to step out of the box, readjust the batting gloves, take a deep breath, and get back.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Soft liner to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. And they'll throw behind the runner to first.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No one out with a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Mantle's on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Smoltz, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Number 13.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
The center fielder, number 8.
Standing in now, Shane Victorino, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Striding in once again, Zach Greinke. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The pitcher, number 23.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The bat, number 13.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Omar Vizquel. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate now, Mickey Mantle, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Vizquel's off and running. Fouled off. 2-2. He's running again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
The batter.
So stepping in, Chipper Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Popped up. Greinke shading to his right. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Fred McGriff. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Jackson is right there as he takes it for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Torres at the bag. On to first, and Posey has bounced into a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Todd Helton. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Chu. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Ready for another shot now, Torres. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Helton in foul ground, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Helton is there to make the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. In now, John Smoltz. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Omar Vizquel. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Jackson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Roberto Alomar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. At the plate, Duke Snyder. Little dribbler down the line. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. John Olerud will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a liner, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Vizquel's off and running. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Comes set, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter.
Now Chipper connects. Deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Spin and a throw back to second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. To the plate now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now back.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Into the box now, Fred McGriff. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is line to left. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. And with 1 out, he won't risk it, and the tying run is forced to hold on at third base.
The catcher, Gary.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set and the pitch. At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2-0 now. From the stretch. Swung on. Missed. 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, Torres. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Goose Gossage answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
This is hit high and deep out to left. See you later.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
And that's in there for a strike. And it's fouled away. Gossage is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready to begin the eighth, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. No balls and one strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in, Todd Helton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Pudge Rodriguez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Back goes Victorino. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Omar Vizquel. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Omar Vizquel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
At the plate, Shane Victorino. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mantle's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Duke Snider. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Jason Giambi will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jason Giambi.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Back goes Victorino. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Here comes Victorino. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Mickey Mantle. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count, and now pitch on the way.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Into the box, Chipper Jones, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Vizquel has a play. makes the catch, and that's the ball game. A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Giants put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Puerto Rico and Orlando. Ready now, Omar Vizquel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Stepping in now, Chipper Jones.
The left fielder, number 10.
As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson.
The right fielder, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jackson.
No balls and 1 strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. At the plate, Hannes Wagner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third.
In now is Anthony Rendon, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Buster.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Posey is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Todd Helton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. In now, Roberto Alomar. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are two gone now. Coming to the plate now, Duke Snider. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Gary Sanchez. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lifted in the air to center field. Snider is there, two gone. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Heading out toward shallow right. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away. So two on with two away, and that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here.
And we'll have to leave it. So here now is the pitcher, Nick Lodolo, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
1-1 the count now. The pitch. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball three. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Griffey is there, one away. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Here's Didi Gregorius. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Griffey. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Fouled off. Vizquel on third with 2 out. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Hannes Wagner.
The center fielder, Hannes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. Late square, and this is popped up. Therefore, it is Posey, and he's got it for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And it's fouled away. A 1-1. It's a low changeup that's laid off.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. This is line to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Todd Helton, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
To the plate now, Roberto Alomar, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Torres comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the inning here is promptly laced into center field for a leadoff single.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Back, left fielder.
Striding into the box, Kyle Hack. Smoke toward third. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Duke Snider, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Mike Trout will come on now as the pinch hitter. And he fouls this one off. Stays alive, still 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Now batting, Nick Lodolo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the play.